News 8 Now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for News 8 at 4. I'm Alisha Laventure.
And I'm Jason Wheeler. It's the story that has put the national spotlight back on North Texas once again. A high school student shot and killed by a now fired Balch Springs police officer. Today, new
Hernandez, Channel 8 News.
All right, Damon, thank you very much for that update. So I want to share a little something with you that you didn't see. A little happy dance going on over in the Weather Center because the weather is just that nice, Jason.
Is that what that was about over there? Okay.
Yes.
I thought something was going wrong.
It's going right. It's going
Jason's
right,
like,
Colleen.
what's going on over there? See, I know when the cameras are on. Yeah, I like to dance in between the commercial breaks and things like that. But then when the camera turns on, I see that red light. I stop this weekend, so that's coming up in just a few minutes.
Just love when our meteorologist is in such a good mood, huh, Jason?
Got sparklers and
Get a little of
everything.
the dance.
All right, time now to get you up to date on a few headlines. Northlake College will reopen next week following yesterday's deadly shooting. Classes and final exams will resume Monday. The school is also giving students another day to pick up belongings that may have been left behind during yesterday's chaos. Police say Adrian Torres shot Janira Gonzalez 3 times, killing her. We've also learned Torres left a suicide note. There was supposed to be a vigil tonight for Janira, but it's been rescheduled for Monday. That'll take place at Irving High School, where she graduated. A big win for one of President Trump's signature bills. We're talking health care.
Yeah, this afternoon, House Republicans passed their plan to repeal the Affordable Care Act, otherwise known as Obamacare. It was expected to be a tight one, but the GOP was able to scrape enough votes to add an amendment that gives states $8 billion over 5 years to help cover Americans with pre-existing conditions. The bill phases out subsidies in favor of tax credits. It ends penalties for Americans who don't have insurance, and it phases out the expansion of Medicaid. It also allows states to opt out of a requirement that insurers cover basic health services like maternity care and mental health treatment. This isn't all over with, though. The bill now heads to the Senate.
14 stories and some floor-to-ceiling windows. Just a few of the features at the Anchor Hotel at Arlington's Texas Live Entertainment Complex. The Rangers unveiled plans for the $150 million Live by Lowe's Hotel today. So check out the renderings here. It'll be a glass tower giving guests wide views of Arlington's entertainment district. Texas Live is expected to open around this time next year, and then the hotel will open in 2009. Fans around the world are celebrating all things Star Wars. You heard Colleen make a reference just a little while ago. Today is May 4th, also known as Star Wars Day.
Alisha has been confused all day today because she hasn't watched any of these.
I know. I got the memo. May the 4th be with you.
Got a lot of catching up to do. This date comes, by the way, from that original movie phrase uttered by Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right.
You know him. May the Force be with you. So check out some of the tweets that we've been seeing today with this theme. This is Dallas Cowboys official site here saying May the 4th be with you. Got the little lightsaber going on there. That's very cool.
Don't want to mess with him there. And then the Dallas Police Department. We think he got confused when he saw DPD recruiting flyers. That's funny.
To join the Force. Very good there. Let's share this one here. This came from TxDOT. A lot of official organizations getting in on the fun today.
This.
Even when traveling in a galaxy far, far away, remember to slow down, pay attention, and stay work zone aware. May the 4th be with you.
See that sign he's holding? Give us a break. That's funny. And then this one here. Take your broken heart, make it into art, Princess Leia. And that's a beautiful picture there of her in black and white.
Hard to believe she's gone. And then one more here on Twitter from the Kansas City Airport, using the Force to bring in a Southwest Air jet. Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. Very cool stuff going on there at the airport today. We'll keep looking for more of those. All right, some new help today for some of our neighbors who could really use it.
They sure could. A new center designed to help these East Texas tornado victims and to help them fast. That's coming up next in the next half hour of the show.
Also, the Queen's husband makes a major move. He's now preparing for a more private life. Details on this royal retirement a little bit later on.
Colleen, I'm sorry. I kind of need to call Jason Wheeler out here for a minute because he was talking about that traffic. You saw that live camera shot.
Did he say enjoyable in traffic in the same
weather's
sentence?
so nice you would actually enjoy sitting in traffic.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're alone on that one, Wheeler.
Actually, I don't even enjoy that. I don't know why I said it.
Oh, lies we tell the viewers, Jason.
No lies.
But it is beautiful day. I mean, it really is.
It is gorgeous.
I don't know if it's that nice.
Yeah, I mean, I like the positivity, Jason. I mean, he's really looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, but
getting ready for Cinco de Mayo, maybe.
Yeah, apparently.
Beautiful, a little cool though, right?
Yes, yes. Well, let's get straight to it. We're going to talk about the beautiful day, but on beautiful days like today, Colleen likes to sit in the weather center, pull out the abacus, and start crunching numbers. You can enjoy outside in this beautiful weather. Alisha and Jason?
Definitely great weather for those weekend activities. Thanks, Colleen. Well, the rumor mill went into overdrive overnight with word of an emergency royal meeting.
Turns out it was all about a royal retirement. Details on Prince Philip's big move. Next on News 8 at 4.
Lots of praise is pouring in today for Britain's Prince Philip, who's announcing that he's retiring.
Yeah, he finally just called it here. It's news that took a lot of folks by surprise early this morning. In fact, Twitter lost its mind over this overnight, speculating what today's announcement might be because they were doing this meeting there at the palace. But you'll still see the prince for a bit. ABC's Molly Hunter reports.
It's the end of an era.
Molly Hunter, ABC News, London.
By the Queen's side for 70 years, Jason. I read an article that said he was doing something like 300 events every year, which is a lot more than his grandkids who are in their 30s.
And doing it for decades and decades and decades, which is why I say retire, enjoy it. You know, can you imagine having all those eyeballs on you for that long?
No, I can't.
That man's just going to go inside that palace and be like, oh,
you earned it, Prince.
Good.
Okay. Congratulations to the Dallas Theater Center. They learned they are the winners of the 2017 Regional Theater Tony Award. This is presented every year to a nonprofit pro-regional company that stands out for its artistic achievement and contributes to the growth of theater on the national level. They'll pick up their award in June.
Oh, big congrats to them today. All right, so people, a lot of them, still picking up the pieces following those deadly storms in East Texas.
That's right. Coming up next at 4 as survivors in Canton rebuild. The mayor is working to reunite them, not just with lost property, but also memories.
Plus, Good Morning America's popular Deals and Steals is hitting the road, and guess what? They are coming to Dallas. Coming up right after the break, we're going to get the inside scoop on some of the deals coming to North Texas. Stay right where you are. We'll be right back.
News 8 now.
Here's an interesting idea. Not having to water your grass much and still have a green lawn. No, we're not talking artificial turf. It's research being done right here in Texas.
That's interesting right there. Plus, GMA has taken their Deals and Steals on the road this week, and now they're in Dallas. Tori Johnson is joining us with a sneak peek of some of the hot items that you'll see. Thanks for staying with us for News 8 at 4. I'm Jason Wheeler.
And I'm Alisha Laventure. Starting off this half hour, no classes for the rest of the week at Fruitvale ISD following those deadly tornadoes last weekend. The district says the high school is uninhabitable. Administrators say they just need more time just to be on the safe side. New resources are available to victims in Canton. The city's Civic Center is now a multi-agency resource center. Affected families can ask questions about government help and insurance claims. Among the rubble in Canton, precious family memories. City leaders are working to reunite tornado victims with their photos that blew away in the storm. As Michael Aaron reports, Canton's mayor wants the memories home where they belong.
Tornadoes are so crazy to them.
Very true. That was Michael Aaron reporting from Canton. Now, don't forget, our neighbors in East Texas still need your help, and we've made it really easy for you to donate. You can make a donation through our website, WFAA.com/TexasCares. Donate using our WFAA app, or head to any Tom Thumb store, and you can donate any day now through Sunday.
All right, let's take a look outside at your weather this afternoon. A beautiful day across North Texas. We could really get used to this.
We could, and the thing is, you can enjoy it for a good stretch of time, right, Colleen?
Yes, I know. Sometimes I talk about maybe one day here or there, that a 10-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Colleen, we'll see you again here in just a few minutes. Let's get you up to date on some headlines right now. President Trump has signed an order allowing churches and other religious organizations to be politically active. He signed that executive order today, weakening enforcement of an existing IRS rule. That rule had barred churches and other tax-exempt religious organizations from endorsing political candidates. The new order specifically directs the IRS now to use, quote, maximum enforcement discretion.
And for the first time as president, Trump will be returning home to New York. He just left Washington a few minutes ago. He'll be meeting with Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, and this will actually be the first meeting between the two leaders. Trump will also be speaking at an event at the USS Intrepid Museum, and there is heightened security around the city for the president's visit. Police are also bracing for possible protests. Now we're coming up on dinner time pretty soon, and if you're planning to go out tonight, do you have an idea how your favorite Dallas restaurant stacks up against some of the others in the city?
If you are in Dallas, by the way, you can look at the city, all of those violations.
I can't lie, this makes me a little nervous because I'm afraid of what exactly you uncovered during this report, Jason. I mean, you know, people love to eat out and take pictures of what they're eating. The pictures look really great, but you're going into the nitty-gritty of what's going on in that kitchen before it comes out on the table, and that can be very enlightening.
There's some really gritty in that nitty-gritty as well. Hundreds and hundreds of entries.
Wow.
I think the biggest surprise was dogs in the kitchen.
Are you serious?
Dogs, live dogs in the kitchen.
Just roaming on through.
And so that was a big surprise in there. I will say, though, that we did the math on this, and more than 98% of all of the inspections over the last 3 years passed or did good or very good.
And I know you went through a lot of data while you were putting this story together. So
almost 37,000 inspections. It's a spreadsheet that's about this big.
Gold star for you, Jason.
But again, most of them passing. That's the good news.
Very good news.
There is some bad news in there, though. We're going to get into all of it tonight at 10 o'clock, so don't miss that. All right, are you looking for something that's just a bit different this summer?
Yeah, this is how different. Maybe some explosive excitement. Yeah, we're talking about driving a tank, and we'll let you know where exactly you can do that coming up. This is really exciting news. Good Morning America taking Deals and Steals on the road this week. They were just in Tampa earlier today, but now they're making their way to Dallas, and tomorrow morning, Tori Johnson will be live right there at Clyde Warren Park in downtown Dallas. But first, she's stopping by our Victory Park studios this afternoon to give us a little sneak peek at all the fun and excitement you can look forward to tomorrow. Always great deals you offer, Tori, and I think it's so awesome. So we know that you're featuring four
small
tomorrow?
businesses. They all happen to be women-owned, which I just happen to love. Kind of a little extra bonus. Though we love all small businesses, and it's been really fun just spotlighting those businesses. There's one in particular here I'm excited about. It's called Rustic Cuff. They actually just opened a store here in Dallas. They're one of GMA viewers' favorites, but they're new to Dallas. And what I love is that they're creating jobs here in Dallas. They're doing great things here in Dallas. I brought some just some things for you to like touch and play with and hold. They have a store here. It's at the Pavilion on Lovers Lane, so it's a popular place, growing, emerging. I'm excited for them. Big deal from them. Another store also that happens to be on West Lovers Lane is called Accessory Concierge. I featured them before on GMA, but pom-poms are very trendy right now. They're making a comeback, apparently. They really are.
This is cute.
So we've got super fun pom-pom accessories from them. Another company that I love, it's actually from Austin, so we've reached a little farther than the Dallas area, but everyone else is right here locally. It's called Mei Books, and they make these adorable. Look at that! Imagine that! I know. She said to me in the commercial break, "Oh my gosh, that's my name!" And I said, "Imagine that!"
That's beautiful.
And look at this one. And what's fun about these is you choose your cover pattern, your fonts, and the inside pages.
That's nice.
It's a terrific company. They have just sold their 1 millionth journal.
Oh, wow.
GMA viewers love customized products. I'm excited about that. Another local, Roro's. I should have brought you Roro's cinnamon rolls.
We would have loved that.
Exactly. Roro's, 76 years old, still bakes in the kitchen. It's an Oprah favorite, and so I'm excited. I mean, we're gonna end this week-long tour kind of toasting.
You're ending on a high note,
cinnamon
Tori.
rolls.
That's right here in Dallas too. And I have to ask you, when you have so many options in a city like Dallas, how exactly do you even choose?
So it's hard. It's definitely difficult. And so we look for businesses that are making an impact in the community, that have products that our viewers love. And this isn't the only time. Obviously, this is the chance for us to focus you while we're in this city, but we do this segment every week, as you know, and so there's always an opportunity for great businesses to be featured.
So I know that you've actually been to Texas before, but you decided to come to Dallas this year.
That's right.
So
last year we were in Houston, this year Dallas, and that's largely because of requests from GMA viewers saying, yeah, you came to Texas, but Houston and Dallas are totally different places, so come to us.
That's fantastic. And so we know all the fun kicks off tomorrow morning, a little early. early,
A little early, but it's okay. Come on, set your alarm early. 5:30, dare I say. Listen, in Chicago where we started, it was the same kind of situation, and we had a massive crowd at 5:30, and it was raining. You guys have perfect weather, so
We sure do.
There's no excuse.
So really, no excuse to head on out to Clyde Warren Park tomorrow again at 5:30. They'll be at the Muse Family Performance Pavilion, and if you can't get up that early, we still encourage you to do so. You can actually catch it right at home on Good Morning America from 7 to 9. And Tori, we thank you so much for stopping by with an awesome preview. Thanks a lot. Jason?
All right, I'm a Houston boy, but I understand. I understand. It's a good city, too. Let's check on your weather now with Colleen.
Yes, and I hope Mama Coyle is watching right now because Tori, she sends me all the deals and steals every single week.
With summer not far away right now, families are going to be spending a lot of quality time together.
Yeah, but if you're not really a fan of the sand and the beaches, maybe flamethrowers and tanks tickle your fancy?
I guess. I like the sand and the beach. Reporter Doug Karen takes us to Uvalde, where you can blow things up. No enlistment papers required.
The year 1944.
I like the sand and the beaches, but I would do that. That looks,
would?
yeah,
Which
it
one
looks
would
kind
you
of
do?
fun. All of it.
I like the
flamethrower.
I did think that one was cool, but I feel like you would love to crush a car
Or
in a
shoot
tank.
things.
Or
With the
that too.
big gun there, the artillery thing, yeah.
I work with him.
And before anybody sends it, I know a lot of people call it Uvalde too. I think I usually call it Uvalde. I call it Uvalde.
Jason, you're all over the map when it comes to pronunciation, so we'll give you a pass today. All right, imagine not having to water your lawn as often as you're used to doing over the summer. Researchers at Texas A&M are working to make this a reality.
Yeah, the university has opened its new garden research facility. The research geared to focus on creating a grass that doesn't require as much water. Why are we just now doing this? It's being grown for residential areas, athletic fields, golf courses, and a whole lot more. It's a turf grass, not the synthetic kind, that will actually help the environment because you'll use a lot less water. And can you imagine the licensing rights on that one if they're able to pull that off?
2 questions. I wonder if it actually feels like grass, and 2, if it stains like grass.
I don't care about any of that. If you can just put it in my yard and it looks green and I don't have to pay a lot of money to
Clearly, you
water
don't do
it.
the laundry in the house, Jason.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, there you go.
But I do handle the yard, kind of, not really. One of the biggest events in Fort Worth kicked off about an hour ago. Crowds already big for the 45th anniversary of May Fest. This festival has something for everybody, young and old. It's 4 days of arts and music and entertainment. If you can make it out there today, it is free admission. Tomorrow, the first 45 people in line get a party pass. It'll get you into the festival for free the rest of the weekend.
Oh, nice. And we've got some great weather to enjoy. We'll be right back after this.
It's already that time for us to get a preview of what's coming up at 5 with John and Izzy.
At the top of the hour, witnesses describe the horror inside an Arlington restaurant.
We are now learning that angry gunman who opened fire was carrying multiple weapons when he killed the store manager.
First, the deadly attack at UT Austin, of course, then the fatal shooting at Northlake College. How do you talk to your college kids about the violence this week?
One expert has advice you won't forget. That's all next at 5. Jason, Alisha?
All right, that's an important topic there. Thanks for that. And thank you so much for joining us for News 8 at 4. Jason, gotta say, happy to have you back.
It was nice.
Missed you this week.
Back in the saddle again.
Did you remember how to do it? It was kind of
A little bit. It was bumpy at times,
yeah,
but yes.
you got through.
Yeah, I'm
All
fine.
right.
I might be back tomorrow with you.
You better be back tomorrow. And you too, thanks again for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.